I went to therapy, and I remember like also like I was like, I came in from this very ego thing. Okay, I'm gonna come and fix myself. I will fix this. There's things to fix, and let's fix things. And it was the worst thing ever, because like even I remember in the school, the psychology school, everything that everyone else had as a trauma, I had the opposite. So
Mhm.
I was like your biggest weirdo with it. All my therapies were just silly, their therapies were intense, and there was a lot of crying, and my ones were like, if someone would, when people would be looking at it, it was almost like, what the hell is happening here? So a lot of people came in for the confidence, for like freedom of sexuality, and I came in for cracking my ego and actually regaining my real confidence under my ego. And
Mhm.
I was, for example, like using sexuality as a shield.
Mhm.
No one else was doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was so weird. And he had to tell me so many things that I was not really happy to hear,
Mhm.
but he was true. It was
Yeah.
correct, and I was like, okay, I'm paying this dude for this. I'm paying him quite a lot, so I either listen to the stuff that he's saying, or I don't come here anymore. But like, obviously, I have a problem. So if there is even 1% of chance that he's going to be able to help me, I actually have to follow him blindly, which I did.
Yeah, no, because and you either feel that even though you don't like maybe agree with something, but you feel someone like genuinely wants to help you,
Yeah,
genuinely wants you
yeah.
to be better. And there's definitely always things that at the end of the day, it's up to us to implement this. Like,
Mm,
okay, come to a realization, of course, which needs some things need to be pointed out.
mm,
Like I actually love when people close to me, not people that don't know me, excuse me, but people that are close to me, when they point out certain flaws that they see in me by dealing
mm,
with me very closely. And
mm.
obviously, I'm talking about someone that is very close to me, not someone that
Random
sees me at
person.
work 2 days a week or 3 days a week or whatever, and builds this opinion of me, which is like I don't take that at all.
Mm,
But yeah, someone that's very close to me that points out like certain flaws, like, oh, when I say this, you say this, or you behave like that. It's like, wow, that's interesting. I never knew that, like, or thought perhaps it's true, but like when someone tells you that, it's really like, wow, kind of mind opening, which is, I kind of love getting that from people that know me.
mm. True, true.
Mhm.
But many times, like, people are not gonna, advise you from good intentions. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that you need to like, you need
Hmm.
to know who to listen. So I always have the rule like that. I first need to like admire that person, or that person has to have certain skill
Hmm.
in the area that they're advising me of.
Exactly,
Because
that as
like,
well.
if someone's gonna tell me like comment of my on my singing, like for example, like the technical part or the
Mhm.
skill, that person needs to be a good singer, him
Exactly.
or herself. Like,
Hmm.
if if someone's gonna say to me like, oh yeah, don't put emotions in your voice, okay, I can accept that, because anyone can see that. But if it's like, oh, I think your technique is bad, and I'm like, okay, cool, what do you know about vocal technique?
I know, yeah.
Sorry. It's the same with like spirituality or psychology. Like, okay, you can say that you see something, but like, is this like from an ego position that you're telling me, or is it like because you are having a certain insight and telling me this? uh, you have you have to be so careful with people.